Hey guys, welcome to this new video of Solaris where I'm playing Utopia, Diplomacy or Intrigue. In the previous video we made some research to try to understand how we could generate more tourist income. And we discovered that apparently one of the ways to do it is to of course construct resource bases, but we don't have to construct resource bases in black holes. We can construct them in colonies with wonders, so we are gonna do that. And also of course, you know, in other scenery locations with monuments, even if it's not necessarily specified with a scenery bonus, it's supposed to attract tourism there, so we're gonna be able to do that as well. And also continue to be on the lookout for neutron stars, special asteroid with gold or crystal, specific zone like that. So this is exactly what we are doing. I constructed a bunch of new construction ship, like we are on our way to have 10, and they are all going to be spread out around the galaxy to try to build resource bases as a primary focus. So that's the first thing. The second thing, we are going to have to try to improve our relationship with some of the hostile nations or empires that we are dealing with, because we need to have more free trade agreements. So yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to achieve is trying to find a way to improve our relationship with those peoples. Maybe we're gonna shower them with money, or I don't know. I will see. So without any further ado, let's get started. So a lot of my constructors are gonna be busy. Build a resource base, but it needs to refuel. Okay. So let's have a look at our current diplomatic landscape. So we are paying a fair amount of money to different pirates, but they are also so we are not going to be attacked by them, I don't think. But we have people that are furious at us, and there are people that are angry, but there are also people that are friendly. So those guys are friendly, but of course we don't want to be trading with those guys because they also have the same victory condition than we do. So we don't want to help them fulfill their victory condition because they are above us. But anybody else is either furious, angry, trade sanctions. So I wonder, like, how can I improve this? I can do it with ambassadors. The new ambassador there, I don't know what he's worth still. But I also have a bunch of very bad ambassadors. This one is not too bad. It's pretty good in diplomacy, so I think I can use her. That person as well, even if the trade income is not, the tourist income is not going to be good. This guy is like terrible. I sent him to the same people than his race because he's xenophobic. So hopefully that's going to help him being useful. I don't know. But yeah, all right, so let's have a look at where our ambassadors are. So she's working on those guys, which I don't understand why she's there. I think it was a mistake. They have lowest fruit. They refuse to trade with us. That's unfortunate. Lowest fruit is pretty good for our empire. Yeah, okay, so she is there. He is sent it to his friends. Where is she? Okay. Good reputation. We have treaty with friends. Okay, we're gonna leave her there. The thing that is questionable is the ambassador that is deployed here. She's pretty good as well. So I can leave her there to try to see if she can improve the relationship with them. But she could. But I wonder if I can send her to this empire. You know, I want to grab free trade agreements with people. This guy has no relationship with trade sanctions in a war with France. Okay. Okay. So one of those is the friend of the Securans. Yes. So because we have a trade sanction with those guys, the Securans doesn't like us. So I wonder if I can lift the trade sanctions. Of course. If it's just money that you want, just take the money. There you go. Just take the money. Alright. Now, I wonder if I can. Yeah, they also have Laurel's fruits. So I would like to send a diplomat there, because if we can improve our relationship with those guys, then that will open the door with the Securans, and that will also help us have Laurel's fruit. So I think I would do that. I would deploy the other ambassador that is there. She is there, so I'm gonna send her to those guys with the stars. Those guys. Okay. Hopefully that would be a good diplomatical move. If I can have 2 allies from that, that would be extremely nice. MK12. What is the latest design for our construction ships? Yes, it's at the latest design. So let's have a look. It's this guy there. Let's see. That's colonization. Okay, so we're gonna be looking at that shortly. Alright, so who is taking care of this planet, or this scenery? Okay, this guy is... Okay, so if that is the case, that's fine. Who is taking care of this one? This guy is going there, fine. Who is taking care of this one? Where is it? Okay. I don't see anybody with a red arrow. Okay, so this is gonna require a mining base as well, because there's a few good resources that could be interesting, like iridium, steel, and lead. So okay, let's take our construction ship that is doing nothing, and we're gonna request it to construct a resort base with the mining capabilities. Boom. Poor ship tactician. Okay. Okay, well, happens. Okay. Alright, so we have a base there that has been completed, which means, if I'm not mistaken, silent chamber. Okay, so that's the planet. Yep. Okay, so we have on board passengers capabilities, but we don't have any at the moment. So we will see. Whoa, 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 whoa! Slow down. What is the problem? Who are those guys? Ooh, that's pretty expensive. How strong are they? Oof. Oof. I'll pay this. Just leave me alone. Just get away. Get away. They're attacking some of our allies. So they're not attacking us anymore. They're attacking the other pirates. Okay. Alright. So we have troops on that planet, but we don't have enough. I think there is hidden... Yeah. So let's go on this planet and request some additional troops to be recruited. Just in case. How are we doing tax-wise? We're at 30%. I can increase that by 5%. I think it should be fine. It's gonna help resolve this. I think I can go up to 50% and still be okay. Who is that guy? The Grand Attract troop recruitment rate. Okay. Not nice. Okay. So also I'm gonna need to see if I can reduce some of my costs. So we are researching at the moment the logistics, and that's pretty good because if we look at how much money we are spending in troops, it's 36k. So, you know, if we cut the logistics expense, then that's gonna help us, but we really need to reduce the maintenance of our base. And this is number 1. Yeah. So we are researching that right now. How much is it to crash? Initiated crash research for this project. Yeah, I don't have the money at the moment. Okay. Okay. But once that research is gonna be done, it's really gonna help us out. Okay. We have another constructor which have no... oh! How can we see all that now? Are they friends with us? Why can't we see all this? No. Interesting. Maybe someone stole their operational map, and because we are live with them, we can see it. I don't know. It's very interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna have to monetary gift. Yeah, they're not being very generous at the moment. Okay. Monetary gift. That's very good. Thank you, my friends. Okay. All right. So what I'm thinking is I need to be careful because I'm paying a lot in tax, not in taxes, but in pirate protection at the moment, which is fine. I don't have too much of a problem with that because that helps me not having to pay too much on ships, which we know that we are not very good at. We have a construction ship that is doing nothing there. So I want to make sure that we are constructing all the potential bases, but they are being constructed. So this one is being managed. This one is being managed. This one is being managed. So if there are any additional construction ships, then I want to go in the extension planner and see what are the resources that we desperately need. This is a potential colony. Okay. So what is the resources by unfulfilled demand? Silicon. All right. Silicon and hydrogen. Let's continue. That's priority. So empire. Yep. Hydrogen. Yep. Okay, I will send the Quartz Planner to construct a mining station there, and maybe after, if I have another construction ship, I will send it there. So you see, like, once you reach a certain size of empire, you need a fair amount of constructors to try to expand the empire. You really need to be able to cut down the maintenance of those ships. Like, it's very, very, very critical. Okay. Improvement, and we can construct a wonder. Distant world universe 2, the wonder. I wonder if we're gonna be able to construct it before the end of this this game. I'm not sure, but it would be funny if we could. Okay, we are still progressing because our income is increasing, but we still have the issue of dealing with those people. So, and we begin to have some financial pressure as well, because if I look here, the planet is being more and more taxed. All right. As I said, I can easily go to 50%, and I think that would be not an issue. So that's why I'm not stressing too much. But I want the other populations to rise quicker, so I can tax them as well. Until they're at full capacity, I can't tax them. As well, I realized that is this constructed? No, it's not constructed yet. 49% before being constructed. Fair enough. $160. Nope. Oops. I think something just happened that I didn't want to happen. War declared. Our industry says we inform you that a state of war now exists between us. Okay. There's a lot of people that declared war, and a lot of people that say we are under attack from the Securan Empire. We call on you to honor your treaty with us and declare war on them. The Igaran the same, the Lydian the same. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Atuk declared war on the Ritoken guide. The Ritoken guide has declared war on the Tikans. Okay, so this is not necessarily too bad. Okay, so this is very interesting, guys, what is happening. There is a state of war. Alright, the galaxy was at peace for many years, decades, and suddenly, things have changed, right? So if we look at the Igarans, they're at war with the Tikans, they're at war with the Atuk, they're at war with the Toshkan Empire, and they're at war with the Kentaris. Okay. The Kitoka guild is at war with those guys, and the Toshkan Empire, the Atuk Commonwealth, and the Tikans. Oh my gosh. We are at war with the Abras for some reason. The Abras is at war with a lot of our allies. Yeah, I mean. Oh my goodness. This The Doctor Authority says that we are under attack from the Toshiran Empire. We are under attack from the Tikan hegemony. The Atuk Commonwealth. The Igaran are under attack from the Toshiran Empire. They are under attack from the Atuk Commonwealth. Oh la la, what a mess. I knew Tutopia said we're under attack from the Tikan hegemony. I mean, okay. So the Tikan hegemony. Yeah, I'm gonna declare war on them. So we are at war with them to honor our treaties. We have a free trade agreement with those guys, so I don't want to break it. So we're already at war with them. We're not gonna go at war with those guys. And I think there was another one that declared war. I was the Atuk. Ah, Shanks. I hope that I will get away with this. Oh my gosh. The galaxy is at war, guys. Oh no. Oh my gosh. This is not gonna be good. This is gonna do a very huge setback for our economy and our empire, because we do not want to be at war with people. It is not in our interest to be at war with people. It's a very tricky situation. It's a very, very tricky situation. Okay, so the first thing that I'm saying is that I'm gonna need carriers. I'm gonna need carriers. I'm gonna need to make sure that all my bases have fighters and bombers so they can defend themselves. Because we're gonna be under attack quite significantly. Now I have a very good position with the pirates, so they're not gonna attack us. At least that's something. And as far as I know, we still have a fair amount of friends. Those guys are still friendly with us, but they're at war with many people, and they're strong. They are very strong. So just hope that they're gonna be weaker for it. I don't want to be engaged too much in conflicts. So the first thing that I would like to see is how far away do you have access to the carriers. We already have access to the carriers, so we're gonna create a new design for the carriers. We don't. Okay, so that's fine. We're gonna create a new, and we're gonna go in carriers. Let's go, guys. This is a state of war, which I do not personally like. If I can get out of it, I will as soon as I can. But I need to make sure that the interest of our empire is being protected, and we are not gonna suffer too much damage from the onslaught that is gonna happen in the universe. So where are my fighters? Is the fighter bay? Medical fighter bay. Here you go. And after habitations and the name. I will call it the eradicator. Not the eradicator. It's like, I would like to call it the pacifier, but the name is already used in another thing. So I will call it the not the clarifier, but the enforcer maybe. So it's gonna be a carrier, enforcer, MK1, and okay. So first things first, like how many carriers can we have on that ship? I want to have 10 carriers, at least. I want to have the Phoenix jump drive. Of course, I want to have better power. We're gonna need to have a fair amount of defense, and we also gonna need to have the targeting system, the countermeasure, the repair. What else? The shields. We're gonna need to have at least a fair amount of shields. Yeah, 36 with 20 in regeneration rate. That's gonna help a lot. I also want this to have troop transport if I can. And now, okay, so this is a very, very, very good question. We're at 840 size at the moment. So when the shield is at 20%, or when the armor or the shield is at 20%. Yeah, when the shield is at 20%, I think. Invasion when cleared. Weaker opponents. All opponent. So the question there is, how do I want to react? Stronger opponent evade, standoff. Standoff. But I want it to have defense against missiles, and I want as well to have a fairly long range on it if necessary. I don't want to have too much weaponry. Like this ship is supposed to base himself on the fighters, so I also want a proximity sensor array on it, but I don't want any weapons on that ship per se. I don't think it's necessary. Damage control, I already put one, so that's fine. Countermeasure, yep, it's already there. I also would like that ship to have a fair amount of mobility. Yep, mobility, so no movement. Yep. Engines. Oh my gosh, it is super slow. Super slow. Yep. The range is very short, so we need more fuel. I want that thing to be able to jump. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. But then I need habitations again. Voila, too much. And life support. Okay. Okay. So maybe I'm gonna have to compromise on the shields a little bit. There you go. So I think that's pretty good. It's not too bad. It's gonna have a fair amount of fighters, I'm telling ya. And I want the construction of the ship being done. So we're gonna go in our construction yards, which is already there. Alright, and we're gonna request the carrier enforcer to be constructed, and we want at least 4 of them. Wow, the galaxy is on fire. Large scale constructions. Okay, which is good. Trade sanction imposed. Monetary gift. Monetary gift. Thank you. Okay. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, so the Caddo territory. Okay, trade sanction imposed. Copy the mission. Okay, so there's a fair amount of things going on. Okay, so I had some setbacks. Okay, it's because we lost some trade agreements. Those guys lost less trade agreements than we did. We only have 5 left. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's a bummer for us. That's really a bummer. So we're gonna see what we can do. They're furious with us. They're here. Okay. So we're at war with those guys. We're at war with those guys, which mean that this planet, yes, of course, which is Gemini 3, which is where I want to construct the holographic universe, is in the first line. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright. It's gonna be interesting, guys, for saying the least. I think I'm gonna wrap the video because we're already at 36 minutes. So, and we will see how we can entangle this mess. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. That will really help the channel. And if you have any comments or suggestions or feedback on what I should do, please feel free to enlighten me. And I will catch you on the next episode. Thank you guys. Bye.